Hi there, my name is Dr. Cher Beauvais, and I want to share with you today some additional benefits to intermittent fasting. There's so many, and I was just reminded of this yesterday. I was asked to be in a documentary, which I'm very excited about and honored to have been asked. And of course, one of the questions they were asking about were the benefits, additional benefits. And so I just thought I'd do a quick recap here. Because a lot of people don't realize all the so many benefits to using this as a way, eventually it could be a lifestyle. The first one is that it actually increases the sensitivity of your insulin receptors. Plays a big role in managing blood sugar issues, which is going to contribute to potentially people getting into prediabetes, diabetes, metabolic syndrome, body composition issues. So it's not just about the food that you're taking in, it's what your body's doing with it. So when those insulin receptors are more sensitive to sugar, they're going to be much more efficient at moving glucose from the blood into the cells. The other factor, the other big, is actually a bit of a myth buster, I would say, is this whole concept that when you're actually doing intermittent fasting, you're not hungry and you don't have cravings. And a lot of people expect that they're actually going to have more issues with that. The whole concept of not eating for a period of time, you can't help but think, well, when I don't eat, I'm hungry and my cravings get worse. Well, in fact, once your body becomes fat adaptive, that goes away. So that makes it then 10 times easier to follow through on whatever type of changes you're trying to make, or food plan that you're trying to follow, or just clean up your eating. So that is something that people almost need to experience, because it's really hard to actually believe that's even possible. Because your body has the energy, right? It's getting the energy from the ketones that are supplied as your body breaks down fat. Your cells have ketones, your cells have energy, you're good, your body's feeling great. You don't need to keep eating. The other area that is interesting, and again, this could fall into sort of the idea of being a myth buster, is that you actually have increased energy. A lot of my clients are very worried that, they'll say, oh, Dr. Cher, this sounds great, except, I've got to function at a high level in my day and I'm really busy and I can't afford to be, have brain fog, or to be a bit out of it, excuse me, a bit out of it in terms of energy and just depleted. When in fact, when you're doing intermittent fasting, you actually increase your energy levels actually increase. And people are so surprised at this. It's called the keto high. Again, when your body's using ketones for fuel, it's actually a much more dense source of fuel. The result is you get this, literally you can get a bit of a buzz. So don't be afraid of that. If you need to have high energy throughout the day, this is certainly something that you will experience as your body becomes fat adaptive. Another key point is, and this one I probably find most fascinating, is about brain health. In fact, when your body's burning fat, it produces ketones, as I said before, and your brain cells can use ketones. In fact, your brain loves ketones. And there's actually a lot of research now showing how it's getting your body to use ketones for fuel. In fact, you end up, your brain ends up having the ability to produce more brain-derived neurotrophic proteins. So people find they're thinking clearly, their memory's better, brain fog is gone. And again, people think they're going to be more cloudy in the head, but in fact the opposite happens. And more research is being shown that utilizing this whole concept of using ketones for fuel in the body, well, in the brain in particular, is actually helping to deal with some of the neurological diseases that we see, which is actually on growth, Parkinson's, certain types of dementia. So by changing the fuel source, the brain heals, and some of these conditions are improving quite dramatically. So I find that very interesting. The other area is the area of vitality and anti-aging. Again, a lot of my clients find that they're told, people will see them and they'll say, oh my gosh, what have you been doing? Like, you look 10 years younger. And this is because of the impact that fasting has on the immune system and at a cellular level. The body actually goes into spring cleanup at a cellular level. It stimulates part of the immune system. You get rid of damaged cells, which from an aging standpoint is really important, because we don't want those damaged cells replicating, because this is, the precursor to various types of diseases, particularly cancer-based diseases. So by getting rid of those cells, you have increased energy, because you're not wasting energy supplying those cells that are not functioning as well. And as well, it stimulates stem cells. So stem cells are the precursors to developing healthy cells. So you're getting this turnover. So at a cellular level, you're healthy. And so that's why I call that cellular vitality, but also anti-aging. And lastly is the whole idea that fasting stimulates growth hormone. So growth hormone is what helps us maintain our lean body mass, our muscle mass. Again, this is a big component for body composition, also for aging, because naturally, doing nothing, we start to lose muscle. So by utilizing fasting, your body has more growth hormones. So if you're eating a well-balanced diet, or at least having sources of protein, and potentially doing some resistance training, your results are going to be so much better. And muscle mass as we age is actually one of the biggest predictors of healthy aging, maintaining lean body mass. So these are some additional benefits to intermittent fasting. So I encourage you to do your research, look into it more, check out my website, which is drsherbovet.com. And as well, if you decide that this is something that you think could help you, then please book a complimentary phone consultation, and I can help you determine if this is going to a method that will help you achieve, with the use of my program, will help you achieve your goals that you want in your health and in life. Okay, thank you and have a great day.